Hey guys, so Brett's property rants. So I thought I'd jump into the Brexit thing. I've actually had a break for a couple of weeks on it because, to be fair, there was so much happening and nothing happening at all. And I think, just having had a couple of weeks break, not looked at anything, not actually read the news, not even been interested in what's been going on, just been letting it happen. I was travelling and things like that. It's interesting because I thought what I'd do is I'd come back. I published my book at the start of April, and what I realise now is that I have no idea what the next move is. I mean, there's plenty of ideas, there's plenty of options, and you know what? Somebody may win it, somebody may go, yes, that's what we're doing, and that may be the thing that happens. But the interesting thing is there's so many different opinions with various bits of power, but no one has a majority. No one has the ability to get one thing through, whatever that is. And I think that's going to be the telling thing. I think realistically, it's heading more and more like we could have a no Brexit, because I think the reality is, in the absence of us being able to make a decision, we'll be handing our sovereignty over to the EU, who will say either in or out, make a decision. And I think the problem is the decision on out won't be able to be made because all the stoppers have been put in place. And so the default will end up being we stay in. The other alternative is that we keep fighting, but because we can always retract the Article 50 and then re-invoke it. I mean, there's nothing that says we can't. But it's amazing now to think that we're in a position where no one party can win. Nobody has the influence. Nobody has the ability to, there's just a severe lack of communication. I mean, I thought maybe May and Corbyn might have come up with something, but the problem is that May is the Prime Minister. She's not the party, and I think a lot of the party, they're not siding with her now. And oftentimes the party whip would bring their party behind a decision that needed to be made. I think their whips probably need to be sacked because they're very ineffective right now. So it's a bit of an interesting situation. I'll keep monitoring it, but I think, to be fair, right now there is no clear and definite way to look at it. I think anyone that says that they can and they know and this is going to happen, I think they're full of crap. I really don't see, having spent a couple of hours just going through article after article and reading up on everything that's been going on, there's no clear way, and whether the EU force our hand and say no more extensions, so either in or out, I think that seems to be the most likely one now. I mean, maybe May and Corbyn might get together and get the numbers, but then, where does that lead us from an internal perspective? I mean, we're out, but we also, once we're out, we need to focus on getting the deals in place and everything in place. And that's pretty hard. Without any coordination, that's going to be a very hard one. All right, guys, have a great day. Live with passion. See ya.